E aí, meus queridos, aqui quem fala é o Guido Rosário e hoje vamos continuar o gameplay de Dragon Age Inquisition. Agora vamos ver o que eu tenho que fazer agora. Então, se tem alguma coisa por aqui. Não tem nada. Deixa eu ver aqui. O que o povo tá fazendo aqui? Intenso reveladas refúgio. Ah, tem que vir até aqui. Vamos. O mapa até que é grande. Vou voltar.
That's him. He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it entirely.
Obrigado. O que é isso aqui? Ah, não é nada. Quem é ela?
Not taking orders right now. Got a problem with it? Bring it up with Cassandra.
Não sei nem quem é ela.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us. That isn't Chancellor Roderick.
Have you gone completely mad? He should be...
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Bissácio de criador. Não sou escolhido. O que mais você quer? Vou colocar isso aqui. O que mais você quer?
The breach is stable now. What more do you want from me?
We must try again.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Vamos ver o mapa. O que é isso aqui? Sala de guerra, não. Vou falar com isso aqui, vai. Deixa eu falar com...
Apothecary Adon will have more poultices for the injured as soon as possible.
Any
Revered
circle
Mother.
mage wanting to join needs to speak with Cullen or Cassandra. Apostates too, I suppose.
Have you
Oh,
been able to save
you're
many
him.
people?
Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Ferro, lenha. Agora tem que falar com o ferreiro. Que deve estar por aqui. Claro. Tá aqui dentro. Conte receitas, explorando regiões ou visitando mercadores. Tem um boticário com ervas coletadas na natureza para aprimorar poções. Usa a mesa de reestabelecimento de poções para designar poções diferentes para cada membro do grupo e para reabastecer as que você possui. Usa a mesa de aprimoramentos para desbloquear melhorias permanentes para suas poções. Vou ter que falar com...
Secret Asker told me
com
that
ele.
he can't...
Look who's back from the dead. Again. I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Tá, então deixa eu ver isso aqui. Poções. Poção de cura. Eu preciso de raiz élfica e uma lótus do amanhecer. Tá, vamos lá.
Have you heard about the refugees out in the hinterlands, near Redcliffe? Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you. Fliss sent a check for
Pera
make sure
aí.
he's safe to serve.
Nossa, tem um monte de coisa já. O que é isso aqui? Nave. Acho que tem que virar aqui. Ah, não. Como é que eu vou para outro local? Vou pegar aqui. Vou pegar tudo.
See why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point to retreat.
Devia ter uma porta aqui, isso sim. Ah. Será que é essa aqui? É essa aqui. Deve ser.
If the Inquisition wants to field
A ver.
decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagast might try. Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Of course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of it. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right.
que é aquele pontinho azul? Bichinho feio. Bom, vamos pro que importa. Eu tenho que... Sala de guerra e... Tá. Vamos aqui primeiro. Depois aqui. Mas primeiro eu vou vir aqui. Então, vamos lá primeiro. Será que dá pra pegar mais pra ir com os outros aqui?
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Vou vibrar, eu acho. Opa. Tem que colocar aqui. Será que tem alguma coisa aqui atrás? Será que tem alguma coisa aqui? Bom, já foi. Agora o próximo é... Vou vir aqui. Agora como que eu faço? Já peguei 5 ferros. Em vez de caposto de lenha. ver se tem mais alguma coisa. Não, aqui não tem mais nada. Agora tem que vir pra cá e vir pra cá. E isso aqui é o quê? Ferreiro, voltar. Opa. Volta aqui. Agora tem que colocar tudo. Olha o que é aquilo ali. Ah, entendeu. Onde que eu tô indo? Ixi, dei a volta. Tem que vir pra cá. Vamos lá. Será que eu consegui ir pela água? Apesar que a água deve estar congelada. Eita. Calma. Acho que é por aqui. Tem que fazer alguma coisa aqui, deixa eu ver.
I'm glad there are big, strong men around in case anything happens here in Haven.
Now, don't you worry about that sort of thing, girl. Another time.
Tá, vamos ver isso aqui.
You need something? Let me know. You need something? Let me know.
Nada aqui.
Another time, then.
Peraí, então vamos lá pra cima.
That'll help.
Isso
Only
aí.
the word dispels the darkness upon us.
You think they'll close?
Já foi.
Ally with the
Deixa eu ver
Templars, I'd
aqui.
imagine. Seen them we could
Vem aqui, ó. Cradle.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me.
Mano,
As
aqui
there
em
is
cima.
but one world, one life, one death, there is but one
Aqui, ó, ida.
You're back. And in one piece.
You said you thought Master Tejan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Agora que eu vi que ele tá com essa roupa.
Mother Giselle is doing more for the refugees than most.
Yes, whenever possible.
With passioned breath does the darkness creep. It is the whisper in the night.
Caralho.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling through.
Modificar a armadura. Vamos lá. O que eu posso modificar aqui? Ah, ainda não posso modificar nenhuma. Deixa eu subir lá em cima.
Good right.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or sky. All that existed
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender or...
Does it trouble you?
I wish I could get rid of it.
We have need of it yet.
So you've mentioned.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
What harm could there be in powering up something we barely understand?
Hold on to that sense of humor. You've met Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
It was only for a moment on the field. I'm pleased you survived.
This is Lady Josephine Montelier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree. The Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
Isso foi rápido.
That didn't take long.
Shouldn't they be busy arguing over who's going to become divine?
Some are calling you, a mage, the Herald of Andraste. That frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Que é isso, Arauto? Vamos lá.
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
I'm no herald of anything, particularly not Andraste.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
So if I wasn't with the Inquisition...
Well, let's be honest, they would have censored us no matter what.
And you not being here isn't an option.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
I'll see what she has to say.
You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Missão cronometrada. A mesa de guerra permite que você aplique o poder da Inquisição por toda Orlais e Ferendel. A Mazigera está nas terras distantes, que podem ser encontradas lá ao lado de Ferendel. Aqui tem Orlais.
There's nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Explora as terras distantes. Nós evitamos o confronto máximo que pudemos. É exatamente tão ruim quanto tememos. Os apóstatas estão loucos, atacam qualquer coisa que se mova. E parece que os templários aqui não estão mais, seguindo ordens de ninguém. Nós localizamos a Madre Giselle e estamos tentando protegê-la, mas ela se recusa a deixar os refugiados até que possamos garantir a segurança deles. Sem tropas para afastar os apóstatas e templários da região, isso vai ser difícil de conseguir. O comandante Cullen me disse para perguntar por Mestre Dennett, um cavalerista aposentado de Rocha Vermelha que vive na área. Nós tentamos contatá-los para conseguir cavalos melhores, mas para a Inquisição, mas não conseguimos Passar pela zona de confronto. Aceitar relatório. Não, agora não. Agora você tem acesso a missões cromentadas. Missões cromentadas demoram algum tempo, mas trazem recursos e recompensa à Inquisição. Somente uma missão comentada por cada especialista pode ser ativada. Algumas missões comentadas têm um tipo preferencial, ou seja, precisam de menos tempo quando feitas por um especialista específico. As missões comentadas também podem fornecer diferentes recompensas de acordo com os especialistas que os realizarem. Sigam as moedas.
Let us begin.
To work?
Let's
Nada
see
mais
what
do
we
que
have.
justo. Deixa eu levar isso aqui.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked his life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
I apologize for the intrusion. I didn't realize you were meeting with the Marquis.
You did little harm. In truth, the debate was most beneficial as practice for those to come.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. It's odd to see them accepting a mage as their hero. First, we're too dangerous to let out of the circles. And then we're apostate rebels. But they seem to like you. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
Bom, encontrei algumas
I
coisas.
found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. Thank you.
Pronto.
Speak only the word.
Deixa eu ver o que é isso.
Who built for them the gods?
Bom. Cadê? Acho que é. Bom.
We'll post soldiers a safe
Então,
distance from the temple.
vou terminar o vídeo por aqui. E no próximo vídeo vamos explorar as terras distantes. Eu acho que deu pra dar uma iniciada na Inquisição, basicamente. Então, por favor, inscreva no canal, deixe seu like e, por favor, comente, quero saber a opinião de vocês. Até mais e até o próximo vídeo.